Hello, ladies, gents, boys, girls, and welcome back to another Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 live stream. We are on, we're in the brand new IndyBuilds Liverpool scenery. Purchased this the other day when it came out. It looks really good. I did a review on it if you haven't seen it on the channel already. And I thought, well, let's do a live stream, some short hops in an EasyJet A319 down to Jersey and back. It's going to be a very fun day of flying, and probably Louis. Hello, mate. Hope you're doing well. Welcome in, and welcome to everyone who's going to join me for this evening's live stream. And thank you for the follow, Chuck93. Welcome into the live stream. Hope you're well, buddy. I know it's a little bit of a different stream. Usually I stream on a Thursday and Sunday, but I'm probably going to be busy tomorrow, so I thought we shall do a live stream on a Saturday evening instead. Pilot Case, hello, how are you? I am doing well, hope you're well. How are you doing today? But yeah, we've got some VATSIM traffic. Feel free to fly with me if you're on VATSIM. It's about 45 minutes each way today, so it's not too long flying. But some nice sectors. Hopefully some more ATC comes online. It looks like at the moment we've got only Liverpool approach on, but they cover the whole airport, so we'll get ground, taxi, clearance and departure all with them. But yeah, that is about it. Welcome in on this Saturday afternoon. I hope you're all having a very nice weekend. Let's have a quick look around the Liverpool scenery by IndyBuilds. There's quite a few aeroplanes knocking around today. There's quite a few people on VATSIM joining. Oh, what's that? Is that a fighter jet taking off? Whatever it was quick. I think there's an EasyJet departing as well. And Pilot Case, good to hear that. Very, very good. Happy weekend. Hope you're having a nice weekend. But yeah, the scenery it's really nice actually. Go and watch my review if you want a more in-depth look at the scenery. We go through basically everything about it. And here is our beautiful EasyJet A319, the baby bus. I do have the official GSX profile, but it won't let me pick an airline for the stairs. It just goes DHL. So I don't know if they've got like a partnership with the airport and all the stairs are DHL, but we'll go with this. Right, let's jump into the flight deck and get everything set up. So overhead panel time. We'll go APU fire test. And we'll go engine number 1 fire test. And engine number 2 fire test. And then we'll go IRS 1, 2 and 3. And we'll come down here, all the lights are already on, and we're going to get the fuel pumps on as well now. Right, get the seatbelt sign on, and we can go straight into the menu, and we'll go mass, weight and balance, no, not send to MCD, load, GSX boarding only, fuel, that's good there. And we'll click the magic B button and get that plugged in. Go downstairs. I am using the wing control MCDU and autopilot panel, so if you don't see my physical mouse touching things, I'm actually manipulating it in real life. So we'll go FMGC, init reference, request. And we are easy. 19 Delta Victor. Cost index today is going to be, if I can find it on SimBrief, let me just reload the SimBrief, I think it's crashed. It looks like it's going to be cost index of 26, cruising at flight level 370, that's pushing it today. It might request a little bit lower. Departing runway 27. And that will be via the Nant 2 Tango departure, and we'll insert that. And Pilot Case, we're flying from Liverpool over to Jersey and then back to Liverpool. So 2 short flights today, 50 minutes each way. There's the flight plan, all looks good. Quite a long-winded routing today actually. And then the arrival, it's got us planning on the ILS-26 on the Lennon 1 Juliet, that one there. And that is going to be via... Is it going to be via anything? Let's have a look at the chart. It's going to be via one of these. So let's have a look at the charts just to be sure. So we'll go start, arrival, Jersey, and then, you know what, no we don't need a VIA, and we'll just return and insert that, go flight plan, look up here, we'll go plan, constraints, left hand turn after departure, pretty standard routing then straight in, that looks good to me, I'm happy with that. Right, init reference, and let's request the winds, so it'd be wind request, and we'll have to request it twice just because the IRS is unaligned. And uplink that, sorry, right, let's see what that was on VATSIM descending, that's fine. So we will close that, and we don't need the APU one yet, but what we shall do is we'll go down here and get 119855 plugged in, so 119855.
Right, if you can do something about your volume, that'd be great. However, you are cleared to Inverness, Pole Hill 4 Tango, departure squawk 7022.
Right, we'll request our departure ATIS as well. ATIS.
0247. The readback is correct. Apologies, I got the name wrong. Yeah. Dundee, not Inverness, but yes, the readback is correct.
Liverpool information whiskey times 450, runway use 27.
Apologies for the delay. You can expect vectors from Typod for runway.
Transition level is going to be 6,500 and winds 190 at 12 knots. 10 mile visibility, nice day out. Departing aircraft to make contact on 11955. So we've got that all sorted there. And pilot case, after you fly EasyJet, what plane are you going to fly next on the sim? Probably the 777 on the channel. We're going to be having a look at the new 777 update by PMDG because it looks really good.
EG208 Mike, Liverpool, good afternoon. Clear to Belfast City, Wallasey 2 Tango, departure squawk 7720, QNH 1001.
7720, via the Wallasey 2 Tango, departure EG208 Mike.
EG208 Mike, read back correct.
Liverpool Control, very good afternoon. It's Easy 19 Delta Victor Stan 52. We're an A319 with information whiskey, requesting clearance to Jersey, please.
Easy 19 Delta Victor, Liverpool radar, good afternoon. Clear to Jersey, Nancy 2 Tango, departure squawk 0256.
Clear to Jersey, Nant 2 Tango, departure 0256 on the squawk for Easy 19 Delta Victor.
19 Delta Victor, read back correct.
Right, lovely guys, got clearance already, that was quite quick, so we'll plug in the squawk now, so it's 0256, so clear all this, 0256.
45, just an altitude warning for you, so the base of CAS is directly above you at 2,000 feet, if you can remain at 1,500 or below while
we'll go like that.
Of airspace, that'd be ideal.
And we'll go, well, we don't need terrain yet, so let's go to Liverpool charts, and let's have a look at the departure. So it's 4,000 feet, so max 4,000, so plug that in, 4,000 feet. APU is on, so we can go APU bleed.
0247, engine start approved, report holding at kilo.
And external power off. And then we can go to the ground service and we can request the GPU to be taken away. What 777 are you going to fly? Is it British Airways or Emirates or American? What 777 are you going to fly in the sim? Pilot case, I don't know yet. I think we're going to fly the 200 and we're either going to fly from, it's going to be British Airways, but it's either going to be from Newark or from Seattle. I'm still yet to decide, but I want to check the flight model of the 200 because that's my favourite 777. Right, everything looks good there. Should we have a quick outside view, guys, just for a second? Got this EasyJet next to us here. That 737's collapsed over there. And is there anyone taking off? Yeah, Ryanair. Should we go and watch the Ryanair take off? I'll have like a spotter's view for the Ryanair taking off. Ah, probably Louis. Looks stunning. It does indeed. Scenery is really nice. The scenery is really, really nice. And here they go. Ryanair blasting off. And pilot K's key fly 777 from Heathrow. We're going to be coming from Seattle or Newark to Heathrow, pilot K's. And Dan Slater, good evening, welcome in, hope you're well. Happy Saturday. And he's already airborne. Whoa! Nearly took his wing off then. Enjoyed your Liverpool review, thank you very much, buddy. Builds always do good scenery, they do indeed. I can attest to their sceneries, they are brilliant. And what I like about Builds is if there's a problem, like I pointed out in the review, a couple of things I found, I'm 100% sure that by next week there'd be two updates fixing them at least. They're just really good at fixing stuff, Builds are. Right, let's dismiss that and we'll go send to MCDU. We'll come down here.
November Airborne 2000.
November, thank you, flying flight level 15.
And that's all.
150 November.
That's all there, and then we can go
Radar Navy 845
like that.
Now the Liverpool CAS just going to kind of push up
And calculate. Right, pop that in there. So we've got a flex of 68, 1 slash up 0.5, 132, 132, 137. Looks good to me. I'm happy with that. And Dan Slater, yeah, they always fix them quickly. They do, and that's why I like the Build sceneries. I always think that if there's a problem after I purchase an Build scenery, it'll be fixed very, very quickly.
It's just that you temporarily breached CAS, so I gave you the warning there. There's no altitude restriction. The base of
so it'll be
flight level 145. So
Tango Alpha Alpha 1. Right, let's go and get pushback connected, and we'll ask him first.
Right now, 2526, you've got 35 track miles to touchdown, descend to altitude 5,000 feet, QNH1001. 75 over QNH1001.
And pilot Case, when you flew the FedEx, I saw the game crashed at the end. What happened? I think it was manipulating the camera too much, pilot Case. It crashed the sim, but it should be okay today. And Dan Slater, hopefully this encourages more traffic at Liverpool. Now, hopefully, because it's a great scenery. And Liverpool control, easy 19 Delta Victor, stand 52, Cresty push to start.
What easy 15, correction, easy 19 Delta Victor, stand 52, push and start approved, QNH1001.
QNH1001, clear to push and start, easy 19 Delta Victor.
Release parking brakes, please.
Right, let's go. Beacon on. That's on. And then we'll just go outside quickly. I just want to make sure that these are clearing away, which they are. And we can go. Let's just go to that wing view. Yeah, he's clear of that wing. Parking brake released.
Commencing push. All engines are clear. Start at will.
Engine number 1 to start.
Push and start.
Easy 208, Mike, hold position due to the company off to the right, I'll call you back.
Welcome.
And pilot Case, have you done a long flight on the sim? Absolutely, I've done many long flights. If you go onto my videos, I've done some of the longest flights in the world.
Thank you, taxi left onto Alpha, hold down for 1 short of T7.
Left on Alpha for Alpha 1 for 127.
Beautiful, that looks like a good engine start on number 1. We'll actually go terrain on the right hand side as well. I'll have terrain on the FOs. Parking brake set.
Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
Engine number 2 to ground. And confirm a good engine start. And we'll go and watch this engine start. Dan Slater, how differently did the 737 handle when empty on the return from Chania? Dan, it flew. It was very wallowy, if that makes sense. You could tell it was light. Even though there was not a lot of wind, I felt like I kept having to put more right aileron, sorry, to keep the wings level. And I had to cut the thrust a lot earlier than I would usually, and the plane sort of kept flying, but it felt really good. They've modelled that really well. And a pilot case, well, very nice sound of the engines. Absolutely, Fenix do a fantastic job. One of the best developers of any aeroplane. Makes me excited for the Neos. Right, we're going max auto brake. Got to wait for the bypass pin. Also, guys, the wind in Jersey, where we're going, is absolutely dreadful.
My apologies. Descent altitude 2,000 feet.
And there's the bypass pin. So we've got 2 good engine starts. We'll go AP bleed off, master off, taxi light on. Go downstairs. We'll arm the speed brake. Ignition to normal. Flaps 1. And we can go for light controls. And we can trim up 0.5, sorry. And we can go full right, neutral, full left, neutral, full forward, neutral, full back, neutral, full left on the rudders, and full right on the rudders. All flight controls are free and correct. We are ready to rock and roll. And Dan, that's fine if you missed it. It was actually a really nice touchdown. I was very happy with it considering how light we were.
Right now, 2526, turn right now, heading 235.
Right, and pilot case, the reason I'm streaming today, not tomorrow, is I'm really busy tomorrow. So I thought I'd just get a stream out so it's not too long until the next one.
47, thank you, climb flight level 160. Right, 2 Yankee November, no further ATC, Unicom 122.8, bye.
122 Papa, Ryanair 2 Yankee November.
And Liverpool control, EasyJet-19 Delta Victor, ready for taxi.
EasyJet-19 Delta Victor, taxi, Tango left Alpha, hold Alpha 1.
Tango left Alpha, hold Alpha 1, EasyJet-19 Delta Victor.
EG208, Mike, behind the passing company A319 from right to left behind, stand 53, pushing start approved.
Right, what we can go as well, guys, we go packs off as well, ready. And Dan Slater, thanks, mate. I do try. Like, it takes a lot of practice. Like with some aeroplanes, it's a lot harder than others. But
on this heading, it's ILS-27.
I try and do it as properly as possible. And a pilot case, yeah, my home airport is Birmingham.
Castle 206, stand 8, push and start approved, QNH 1004.
And Dan, I've got a few to catch up on. I've got a couple more coming out, Dan, soon as well. A couple of requested flights that were put in the Discord that people have requested. I've got a little thing in the Discord where people can ask for request flights. So, and I'll just clear that received messages as well. So it's the final load sheet. We'll accept that, and I'll have performance back on mine. Then I'll have flight plan down there. That's all correct. And what is LOL stand for? What do you mean, pilot case? What, laugh out loud or something else?
Right now, 2526, descend to 1500 just in case you need to catch the glide, sir.
No, it's what descend to 1500 for that.
Top 0247, no further ATC, Unicom 122, decimal 8, bye-bye.
And Henrik, love your vids, bro. Thank you very much. Welcome into the stream. Happy Saturday. Hope you're having a nice weekend. Welcome in. Thank you very much for that comment. Really appreciate it. Right, I'll go and get the... This is what I like with small airports like this, guys. It's easy to taxi around. Like, Alpha 1 is literally at the end.
Easy 19 Delta Victor, upon reaching Alpha 1, runway 27, surface wind 180 degrees, 12 knots, clear takeoff.
Upon reaching Alpha 1, clear takeoff, runway 27, easy 19 Delta Victor.
Easy 19 Delta Victor, cancel last instruction, hold position at Alpha 1.
We'll hold position at Alpha 1, easy 19 Delta Victor.
My brain is failing me. Brake, Ryanair 2526, runway 27, surface
He's
wind 180
fine,
degrees,
he's
12
fine.
knots, clear to land.
Runway 27 clear to land, runway 2526.
And I struggle in the Phoenix. I can't now the Flare. Thought I do think it's superb aircraft, which 2024 we've got a lot of good aircraft. Dan, me and you both. I mean, we're going to be arriving on a very short runway later, and I'm 100% going to smash the struts in, no messing around. Because the Phoenix, I'll do one really good landing and think,
Easy 19 Delta Victor, behind the landing, Ryanair 737 via Alpha 1, runway 23 right, line up, correction 27, line up and way behind.
behind the arriving Ryanair traffic, line up and wait, runway 27 behind, easy 19 Delta Victor. Yeah, so Dan, it's like I'll do one landing and think, I've nailed it, and then the next landing will be an absolute baptism of fire. And Pilot Case, I don't know what you mean by that. Not LOL toy. I'm talking about the LOL stand for that one. I don't know what you mean, Pilot Case.
Easy 208 Mike, taxi left Alpha, hold Alpha 1.
Left Alpha, hold Alpha 1, easy 208 Mike.
Oh, he's having a struggle there, isn't he? Look at that. He is struggling big time. Well, let's go. Weather. Lights. Let's go.
Liverpool, runway 256 going ground.
Oh, he's going around.
Ryanair 2526, roger, flying runway heading, climb to altitude 4000.
What are the winds currently? It's only 12 knots, Dan, on the METAR. It's only 12 knots, but it's Microsoft Flight Simulator, so that means 12 knots standard, but gusting everywhere else. So, and Henrik, no, I'm not a real world pilot. I'm real world cabin crew for an airline in the UK. I'm a cabin manager for an airline that operates in the UK on the 737 and formerly the Airbus A321neo.
Ryanair 2526, turn right, heading 360.
Yeah, it's Dan. It's standard for Microsoft flights. You know, the winds are ridiculous.
That's messed up a bit with the pilot there, so that's it.
No problem at all.
Castle 206, sorry that message was readable.
Castle 206, the initial climb for all departures from Liverpool is 4,000 feet.
4,000 feet, sorry, Castle 206.
Right, just gonna wait for takeoff clearance and then we can rock and roll. That's fine, Pilot Case. Dan Slater, I'm happy with cabin crew at the moment. If the opportunity arises to become a pilot, then absolutely, but I absolutely love my job.
Victor, surface wind 180 degrees, 12 knots, runway 27, clear takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 27, easy 19 Delta Victor. Right, brakes released, 50% guys, let's rock and roll.
526 vectors for an ILS approach, runway 27, turn right, heading 100 degrees.
100, right,
And Manflex 65 SRS auto thrust blue. Right rudder, that is full right rudder there, guys. That is ridiculous. Right, neutral on the stick. V1 rotate. Positive reg gear up. Watch that. That's that wind that he got caught in. Do you see that, guys? Oh, look at that. I'm not touching anything. Wow.
EG208 Mike, fire alpha 1, runway 27, line.
Let's climb. I'm going to go autopilot 1. Back 1.
Liverpool radar, easy 12 Charlie Tango with you, approaching Keegan.
EG 12 Charlie Tango, Liverpool, hello, vectors for an ILS approach, runway
Flaps
27,
up.
lead Keegan, heading 010 degrees.
Lead Keegan 010 degrees, easy 12 Charlie 1.
And Liverpool radar, easy 19 Delta Victor, 2,200 passing.
EG 19 Delta Victor, thank you very much, climb flight level 150.
Climb flight level 150, easy 19 Delta Victor.
Ryanair 448.
150, guys. And let me just catch up on chat. On another note, it's good to see others else flying in real world procedures and taking it seriously like myself. I mean, that's why I like flying. I just like the procedures and doing everything, how they do it on the line. And I get to speak to pilots. I've got some friends who are pilots as well, and they tell me how to do it properly, so it's really good. So you're not a real life pilot, pilot case? No, I'm a cabin manager. And Dan, I think any role in aviation is a great job, and it's a fun job. Dan, I really enjoy it. I get so much enjoyment out of what I do. And Henrik, yes, port and grab often overlooked, but it's a hard job, I imagine. The training's hard, Henrik, but after that, the actual job is quite easy. It's just if something goes wrong. And we'll go all for standard. We'll go and release the crew. And pilot case, have you ever flown in a CAE simulator? Not yet. I'd love to though, but no, never flown in a simulator like a big one before. What's the TAT outside? Right, engine anti-ice can come on.
EG 12 Charlie Tango 45, track miles to touchdown, descent to altitude 5,000 feet, QNH 1001.
Descend to 5,000 feet on QNH 1001, easy 12 Charlie Tango.
Ryanair 2526, turn right, heading 180 degrees, descent to altitude 2,000.
Right, heading 180 2000.
Right, guys, I just popped in some fix rings there, so I hope. Over to Unicom 122.8. Good day, easy 19 Delta Victor. Over to Unicom, guys. Look at that. That was a very nice departure out of Liverpool. And what is the aeroplane doing? Come on, aeroplane. What are you doing? Do you see that then? Just had a mind of its own. Go direct staffer. There you go. That'll be easier for the plane to follow. And Henrik, do you use Active Sky? No, this is all default. So everything you see in the sim today is just completely default. And pilot case, LOL? No, So does LOL stand for laugh out loud? Yeah, that's what I always thought it meant. Laugh out loud. Come on, you should know. Lots of love or laugh out loud? I still don't quite get what you mean, pilot case. Right, through this now. Engine anti-ice seatbelt sign come off. Start warming up the cabin a little bit. Albert, you, hello, welcome into the chat. Happy Saturday, welcome, welcome. And sorry about that, guys. Can you hear me? I just disconnected my headphones then. Can everyone hear me? Yeah, I can hear myself on the playback. That's fine. Sorry, I just disconnected my headset. And Dan Slater, yeah, I've got a friend who's a real-life pilot. He's on the 737-800, now the 787, so picked up a few things from him over time. Makes it more immersive when following real-world procedures. Absolutely, it does. Especially when I fly the 7.3, because that's what I primarily fly on. It's 370 for top of climb, because that's what I primarily fly on. I get a lot of tips on it, and it just, when I fly that plane and I learn off the pilots, it makes it so much more enjoyable. And then when I do a flight and land and I've completed everything that what they would do on a real life, it makes it more immersive, like you say. And thank you, Albert. Cheers, mate. And Mark, good afternoon. Happy Easter. Happy Easter to you, Mark. Hope you're having a lovely afternoon on this glorious Saturday. I mean, weather's not that good. It's been a bit naff where I am in the south of the UK, but hope the weather's treating you well, and hope you're having a lovely weekend, Easter weekend with the family, Mark. Good to see you, mate. And have you ever seen a tornado? Not in real life. Hope I haven't anyway. I live in the UK. It's very hard to see a tornado in the UK. And Dan, yeah, when he was on the 7.3 and passed a few things down, it's great to implement them in the sim. And it's so cool that we can now implement them into the sim, like, as well as we can. Because we've got a simulator which is close to real life now. I mean, this looks brilliant. I mean, look at that. Looks proper out there. And we've got aeroplanes that can basically simulate anything that the real plane could. And then when they give you little features, it's brilliant. It's really good. Like, they were telling me how to manipulate the FMC to build an approach when there's no approach built, and I can do that now, and it's so cool that I can do that. And Albert, so how's the Liverpool innie? Just pushed out an add-on, lol. Yeah, we've just departed. Albert, if you go onto my YouTube channel, I've got a review of the scenery. I really like it, and actually they've done a brilliant job with the scenery. It looks really good. And for £14, I mean, you can't complain. I mean, a couple of years ago, without any builds in the X-Plane days, a scenery like that I would have had to fork out £30 for that quality of scenery. And Dan, I completely agree. Yeah, absolutely. Mark, yeah, windy up here in the West Bromwich. There was a tornado up here years ago. Took a few roof tiles up. Good weekend chilling with the family. But there's a tornado a couple of years ago. I'm trying to think now. I don't think I've ever seen a tornado. And I'm glad you're having a nice chill weekend with the family, Mark. It was windy down here. It's calmed down now and the sun's trying to come out. But I know there's that. There was the guy on YouTube was streaming yesterday. What's he called? Airport Action, if you've ever heard of him, Mark. And he live streams from Birmingham Airport, and he was doing a live stream of the crosswind at Birmingham because it was gusting 30. So that was quite an interesting watch. I popped that on the telly yesterday when I did some tidying up. And Dan Slater, yeah, weather's been horrendous today. I'm in the northwest UK and we've been battered by the winds and heavy rain today. It's so annoying though, isn't it, for the people who live in the UK, because 2 weeks ago the weather was absolutely gorgeous. Like, I went to the beach and it was perfect weather. And Easter weekend comes around with all the kids off school, and the weather just is dreadful. I mean, me and the girlfriend went out for some drinks yesterday, and we went to a rooftop bar in the town centre where we live. And, well, we couldn't sit out there for too long because it was too cold. And Mark Swan, no, I'll have to search for him. Yeah, he's... I put him on mute, Mark, because sometimes I can't watch him because he does waffle on a little bit about nonsense. But he's a good watch sometimes. He's a good watch. And for anyone interested, we have roughly 126 miles to run until we land into Jersey. And I'm a bit worried about this flight plan, actually, because it didn't follow it a second ago. I don't know whether that was the SID or this. So, and Mark, you just found him. And Dan, yeah, you get used to it, though. Oh, yeah, absolutely, you get used to it. I mean, even in the summer, I always take a jumper or a jacket out with me just in case it absolutely lashes it down. You just never know. Yeah, that's a nice view out there. That looks proper. Well, the summer season's only around the corner, guys, so I won't be able to stream as much because work will be busy. But that means that when I can stream, it'll be Greek Islands, because I can't wait to fly in the Greek Islands. It's my favourite flying just there. And Mark, just found him, thank you. You seen the plane logo I've just released? Yeah, the DC-3. That's really cool, the Pan Am DC-3. I'll have to, I might get it, we'll see. I'm not a big fan of Lego, though. What's your take on the big GSX update? Yesterday I saw something they posted on Facebook called Economy something. Albert, it was a joke. It was an April 1st joke. They were going to charge people to use the stairs and stuff, but yeah, it was a joke. There has been a big update though, which adds it adds different types of stairs. And pilot case, I did search it, but I couldn't find it. But I did unban your main account, so if you want to talk on your pilot case account, you can. And Dan Slater, I also like the Greek Islands. Something stunning about the approaches. Oh, Dan, and especially because we've got some brilliant sceneries for the Greek Islands. I mean, we got 29 Palms Santorini. There's a Corfu scenery which I'm really interested in. That's coming out by I'm trying to think who they are. Aviation-SIM. They're doing a payware Corfu, which is supposed to be a lot better than the Orbex one. We've got Rhodes, Kos. I'm trying to think now. We need a good Heraklion. That's what we need. And we also need Orbex to hurry up and make their Skiathos 2024 compatible. And Albert, oh yeah, it was quite funny when I read it, because I read it, I was like, what? And then at the bottom you realise it's an April 1st joke. I was like, oh, okay. Did you unblock my pilot case? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Mark's one. Have you seen Linus Tech Tips? He just bought a plane. I do follow Linus Tech Tips, Mark, but I haven't seen he's bought a plane. I'll have to go watch that one. Pilot case, do you have toy pilot controls for your flight simulator? Yeah, I use pilot case, the Thrustmaster TCA Airbus Captain's Pack, so that includes the flight stick, the throttles, the speed brake handle, the flap handle, and I also have what they're called, wing control. I have the autopilot panel, which sits under my desk in front of me, and the MCDU, which I use the control. So I have a copy of this and this panel here. Which, speaking about that, guys, we've got less than 100 miles. So what we'll do is we'll put in the performance. So at my operator, 100 miles before top of descent, we start the arrival. So what we need to do is first we'll go and get the weather from Jersey. So 210 at 17. 17. So the wind's calmed down now. The temperature is 15 degrees. It's going to be 1014 on the QNH. And then the arrival, let's go to the Jersey chart, ILS. The minimums is 472 barometric pressure. So that is all set in there. That's our arrival. We're going to go medium auto brake because it's a very short runway down in Jersey. And we're going to go full flaps. So what I might do is, as we get closer, this speed will probably come down as we lose weight. So it'll probably be 130 knots actual landing speed, but I might up the speed a little bit just to give me a nicer flare. Because if it gets too slow in this aeroplane, especially the 19, the tail likes to fly low, and then because you've only got a minimal flare, it's always quite a rough landing. So I always recommend to add a couple of knots. Right, everything up there looks all lush, so we can go for a nice wing view and enjoy the view. Can you fly British Airways from London Heathrow to Amsterdam? Absolutely, pilot case, of course I can. That's a flight. That's a flight we can do, sorry. Absolutely. That's a short one as well. This makes me, every time I step foot in the Fenix, it makes me more and more excited for the 320neo and 321neo. I really can't wait to fly the Fenix Neos. It's probably my most anticipated add-on for 2026. Touch wood, it comes out in 2026. We should get a nice sunset arrival into Jersey, or we might do the turnaround in sort of early evening, and then it'll be dark on the way home. Sorry guys, just had a quick drinks break there. We've only got 47 miles left to go. And pilot Case, if I fly the Wizz Air A321neo from London Loop to Oman, how proud will you be if I do it by myself? I'd be very proud. Very proud. And now that you do the did the MD-11, I'll wait until you do your MD-80 next, Dill. Albert, it's in my basket. I still haven't purchased it yet, but it's on the list of aeroplanes I'd like to dig into and learn, because the MD-11 is a lot different to the MD-80, isn't it? They fly a lot differently. The setup's a lot different. So I'll have to take some time to learn the MD-80, but I would love to fly it. Right, descent coming up now, guys. That was a very short sector, wasn't it? So what is the initial approach it wants us at? Flight level 200 at Lelna. So let me go in the flight plan and let me go to Lelna, and it's saying Lelna at 1400 feet. I suppose it's not purple, so that's not hard altitude, is it? We'll just let the aeroplane descend on what it thinks best. Right, only 33 miles left to go until descent. Hope you guys are enjoying this stream so far. If anything's too loud, let me know and I can change it. I'm still quite new to this streaming, so... Pilot Case, that's okay, mate. Don't worry about it. That's really annoying that that is there. My... guys, if anyone has the same problem, my thing on here won't work. So it broke a couple of months ago. So if I go sim settings and then to cabin, look, my cabin visibility's off, but there's a cabin and I can't do anything about it. So if anyone's got any tips, please let me know. I did check the forum and there was nothing there. But I mean, look at that. That is pretty good looking down there, isn't it? Hoping the weather clears up a little bit as we get closer. I would like to see the approach into... It looks a little bit scattered, but hopefully it clears up enough for us to get a good view into Jersey, because it is quite a nice approach. And let me just double check. Is Jersey... Is it the... The ILS is at a 3 degree. Okay, so I thought it was... Is that Guernsey that's the other one that's not 3 degrees? So 2000 is the platform altitude which it wants to intercept the localizer and glide slope. So that's fine. So I'll keep that on there. And we're 16 miles away, so we'll go for a wing view as we descend. And Pilot Case, can you fly British Airways from London Heathrow to Sydney, Australia? Will you be able to do that flight? Pilot Case, I already did it on my channel. I did the realistic flight. I flew from Heathrow to Singapore in the 777-300ER, and then I continued from Singapore to Sydney, like the real plane does, in a 2-part video when the PMDG 777 released. So you can find that video on the channel. It's about 2 years old now. And there's descent, guys. Down we go. Very quick sector. Yeah, I think it was a bit silly to go up to 370 in this flight. I think it would have been more sensible to go to like flight level 300. Let me just have a quick double check of VATScope and pilot case. No, I cannot fly to the sun. No, it's a bit of a shame, guys. The whole of Europe's online. Like, the whole of Greece, Turkey, Germany, Croatia, Austria, Hungary, the Netherlands, it's all online. And the UK is completely, well, dead. I mean, when we go back into Liverpool, there's going to be no one online as well, which is a bit of a shame. So we're currently flying over Bournemouth. Oh no, we're not. We're flying over Southampton, sorry. I lied. So Southampton is below us. Let's actually see if we can get a view of Southampton. Don't think we'll be able to see the airport. No, not quite. Oh well. Alright, company message. Let's clear the company message away. Don't need that anymore. So we go to out menu, receive messages. Not free text, Dillon, that's the wrong one. Receive messages, easy operations, return. And a pilot case, I've never been to Oman in real life. No. I've never been to the Middle East or yeah, is the would Oman, would Jordan be classed as Middle East, or would that be classed as Africa? I've never been to Africa. Well, I'll tell a lie, I've been to Morocco, so that's a lie. But yeah, no, never been to Oman, Jordan. Vertical profile's okay, flight plan's okay. And we shall go landing system, constraints. And we'll keep the seatbelts on off for a little bit longer. Because there's no ATC, guys, let's go down to flight level 100. I'll just click that in one more time. There you go, the plane's behaving a little bit itself. So the only problem with the Fenix, the VNAV isn't the best. It sort of dips and dives, tries to capture that the green dot a bit too aggressively for how the real plane does. But they did promise that they're going to fix that in the Neo's update and then backport it to the CEO, so that's nothing to worry about. Still a fantastic aeroplane, flies perfectly. One more little check of the temperatures and stuff. So it's 14 degrees, 210 at 16, so that doesn't need change. QNH still 1014. Just looking good so far. Looking good. and I'll go and get the... There's no speed restrictions, so we don't need anything on there. So I'll just pop the ILS on. So once it's down at 2,000. I'll have that wing view actually, because the sun's on that side. Pilot Case, if I do first live stream about the flight to Oman to be there, can you write me in chat? I might be able to, Pilot Case, if I'm available. Mark Swan, Egypt is one of the best places I've ever been. I have to look at that, Mark. I've never fancied Egypt. I always sort of, the furthest I've ever been is Cyprus, towards that part of the world. I've got some good friends who always go to Egypt, but I just always hear horror stories about food poisoning. Sort of puts me off. Saying that, I've been to Turkey a lot, so... But yeah, Egypt, I'm always put off by the food poisoning. I love a Greek holiday though. It's probably my favourite destination, Greece. Rhodes, love Rhodes. I like the Canary Islands as well. But what does Fenix Neos mean? So Pilot Case, we are flying the Phoenix Airbus lineup of aeroplanes. Neo means new engine option, so it's the new planes. So like Wizz Air, Jet2 and British Airways and EasyJet fly Neos now primarily. So this is the CFM56 engine. Operators will fly the LEAP engines and the Pratt & Whitney, I can't remember, the geared turbofan engines. So it's a different type of engine, Pilot Case. But we don't have them at the moment. So the Fenix Neos are still in development. And we have no date set in stone yet for when they should release. So it could be a couple of months, it could be next year. And Mark, in Egypt, where did you go? Did you go to Sharm el Sheikh or Hurghada? Because I know there's I know Hurghada's supposed to be the nicer bit. Well, not the nicer bit, but that's where all my friends prefer going, because Sharm gets a bit too busy. There's like too much going on. Jet2 have started to fly into Egypt, Mark, as well. Started to fly this month. Right, so it says the V approach speed is 130, so I'm actually going to go 132 knots. That 2 knots will make the difference in the landing. And Dan Slater, I've just had a colleague come back from Sharm, and my in-laws go up to Hurghada and they love it. They've never had a bad experience. Oh, really, Dan? Okay. I had a good friend of mine also named Dan. He took his girlfriend, who's a colleague of mine, and they went to Hurghada, and they had food poisoning, and they went in February, I want to say. February. And they had food poisoning, but they said the holiday was lovely apart from that. So it's be a really nice place. And Mark, we've been to Santorini too. That's amazing. I'd love to get to Santorini. I've been there with work, flown in quite a few times. Never had the privilege to stay. We've always opted to go to the bigger islands. So every time we've been away, Mark, we've been to Rhodes and Corfu mainly. And I went when I was a little kid to Crete. But apart from that, we stayed away from Santorini because it's not that big and there's not a lot to do, we found, when we were looking into it. And Pilot Case, can you fly Virgin Atlantic from London Heathrow to San Francisco? Yeah, I'll add that to the list, Pilot Case. That sounds like a good route. I could definitely do. Right, let's... we're going through 17,000, so it's still got quite a bit to go, guys. Me and my partner went to Ventura last January, and that was really nice. We were very lucky with the weather. We were there for a week, and it was like 22 degrees each day. That was very nice. And Mark, yeah, Hurghada, okay. Yeah, because I've got a couple of friends who've been to Sharm, and they prefer Hurghada over Sharm. But then, like Dan Slater just said that he's got colleagues who've been to Sharm, and they love it, so I suppose it's preference with everyone. Everyone has a different experience. It's like when I go to work, I'll bring people back from holiday, and like there'll be passengers in row like 4 who've had a brilliant time, and people who were further back who've had a dreadful time. And Angela, we loved Rhodes, didn't we, Bab? Absolutely loved it. That's probably my favourite holiday, Rhodes. We had a private pool, it was really nice. And pilot case, can you fly Ryanair from Luton to Dublin? I've done that many times, pilot case, but we can add it to the list of live streams because that is it's quite a short flight to do where I can get 2 sectors in. And Dan, my in-laws go every year. They book the same resort as soon as they get home. I've been to Zante and Rhodes, love Rhodes. Yeah, we love Rhodes as well. The only problem we found, Dan, with Rhodes is all the beaches are like them rocky beaches, aren't they? Where you have to buy them special shoes. Me and my girlfriend didn't realise when we went how horrible the beach would be. But yeah, we love Rhodes. And Mark's one, Luxor and the Valley of the Kings is out of this world. Daughter's 7th birthday, May time. She drove the boat down the River Nile. Really? Oh, that sounds cool, Mark. I actually saw Luxor because it's really weird. I saw a TUI flight go to Luxor from Gatwick, and I was like, I didn't know TUI flew there. Dan Slater, primarily always been to Tenerife, the Gambia, Malaga. Really want to do more new locations around Greece and the Canaries. Absolutely. I mean, I've got some good friends who've been to the Gambia and they really liked it. I've actually got a couple of friends who used to work for Thomas Cook, and they used to go to the Gambia quite a bit, and they really liked it. But Greece is just a brilliant place, and you can't go wrong with a Greek holiday. They're always friendly. Not a lot goes on. It's quite calm. Yeah. And a pilot case, can you fly Emirates A380 from London Heathrow to Dubai? Probably. When the Innie builds A380 comes out, pilot case, I could definitely do that. And is there a speed restriction on this of the approach? It hasn't gone into approach mode, has it? Oh, it has. So we've gone past the approach. So I'll pull the speed. We'll go 220 knots, guys, because this plane doesn't slow down a lot, does it? It does like to, yeah, very rocky. Other than this, it's a superb island. Yeah, it's just a beautiful island. I'll speed up there. Okay, 2,000 feet set. We're gonna get the landing lights on just nice and early, just so I don't forget. There's Guernsey down there, guys. There's 2 islands that the UK own that are close to France, Guernsey and Jersey. And there's Guernsey. Oh no, that's not good. Yeah, that's Guernsey. I was about to say that's not mainland France, is it? I've been stupid. No, mainland France is over there. I can see it. No, am I being stupid? Is this? I might be being stupid. Hang on, let me look on a map. No, I am being stupid. It's over here. Yeah, don't listen to me. My geography is dreadful. Sorry, guys. That was really bad from me, actually. And a pilot case. Do you know Nick A30? No, never heard of him. Pilot case. I've not been to the Gambia for a while now, but lovely place. Just everyone you meet is so friendly, and guaranteed amazing weather. Cape Verde on my wish list too. We were looking at Cape Verde, me and my partner, but the prices for Cape Verde were quite expensive, and the flight was it was TUI, but it was on a 737, and I thought I cannot do 6 hours on a 737. If it was the 7.8, I could probably stomach it, but on a 7.3, that is rough. Right, I'm actually going to pull it into vertical speed, go 1,500 feet per minute, go speed brake out for this descent. A place I've always wanted to go as well is Croatia. I used to love doing the split flights at work before I moved base. We don't do split at my new base now, but that used to be brilliant. I used to love doing split, and everyone who went there said it was a gorgeous place. Pilot Case, do you drive a car? Not at the moment, but I have a test booked next month, so hopefully I will soon. And Dan Slater, the price is what putting me off, thinking it's a bit steep. And Dan as well, what I find is if you look at the hotel and prices, you could get a better holiday in the Canary Islands. You don't have to sit on the plane as much. It's one of those things. It depends on what you want, you know. Some people just go to Cape Verde because it's always sunny. But also what put me off, Dan, is that did you see the thing about the food in Cape Verde? The water that the lettuce or the vegetables were washed in was killing people with a disease. It was in the Guardian, and then they reported it in this BBC News as well. And Mark, we always book holidays with big water parks by the hotel. Mark, the hotel I went to in Fuerteventura was built on the side of a big water park. It was the big one in Corraleja, if you've ever been. 1014. We'll just get this all plugged in anyway. There you go. And I wouldn't mind Croatia, Turkey too. Yeah, me and my girlfriend like Turkey as well. Our favourite place is Bodrum. It's a place called Didim, Dan. It's really nice. There's the approach setting there. 8,000 now. And Pilot Case, what is your favourite song? I don't have a favourite song, Pilot Case. I like too much music, but my favourite band is a rock heavy metal band called Rammstein. They're German. If anyone's ever heard of them, they're absolutely amazing. But yeah, that's my favourite band. Been to see them quite a few times. Dan Slater, yeah, exactly. The other places are so much cheaper. No, I must have missed the report. Was it E. coli fungus or something? Yeah, apparently in the news report, Dan, it was the fruit and vegetables that they were buying from the suppliers was being washed with a water that had traces of feces in, and it was causing people to have sicknesses and dying when they got home. There was a retired firefighter who died 11 weeks after coming home, and he had the strain. I don't think it was E. coli, it was something like that though, but he had the strain, and then they traced it back to the holiday that he went on, and they're all TUI holiday they're all TUI holiday hotels, and it was really bad because TUI actually declined to comment when asked to be interviewed, which I thought was very bad. I thought that was a little bit neglectful. But oh well. Yeah, it's not very good. Right guys, I'm going to get flat 1 out early just because this aeroplane slows down. Well, it doesn't slow down, sorry. It slows down very slowly. I'm going to get a bit of speed brake out as well. And you can see how close we are to France, actually. I mean, I can't believe how close we got. Pilot Case, no. I live with my partner and we have a home ourselves. Dan Slater, oh, that's just gross. I'll try and find the report. Yeah, Dan, it was on, I believe it was The Guardian, but then I saw the article. It was on one of those short form content things from the BBC, and they were talking about this outbreak at All Inclusives, and I was like, oh god, it's not very good, because I wanted to see where it was and if we've ever been there. But it was Cape Verde. It was the bigger island. I think it was Boa Vista. Mark's one, yeah, been to Fuerteventura, found too windy for our liking. Well, That's what Fuerteventura means, Mark. I didn't know this because we always say it's windy when we go. Fuerteventura means the windy island. It's well known for being windy, but yeah, it is a bit off-putting. We were lucky that it wasn't too windy when we went, and our pool was covered by the building, so it wasn't too bad. But yeah, Dan Slater, yeah, they could have had the respect to show some loved ones at least and commented on it. Yeah, it's one of those things though, Mark. I bet they're having an internal investigation as well, aren't they, about it? But it was the thing that struck me was they were all TUI package holiday hotels. Now I know that mostly all of the hotels are owned by TUI in Cape Verde and Boa Vista. But yeah, I just found that like really bad, just poor. Right, stow that. We're slowing down nicely now.
Traffic is 632, taxi to Alpha 1, runway 26 miles, Juliet, Alpha,
2,500.
2,500 feet. Pilot Case, have you been to Italy in real life? Yes, I have. I've been to Italy quite a few times. I've been to Venice once and Verona once. But with work, I've also been to places like Rome. I used to go quite often with work, and what's the place further down from Rome? Naples as well. And Jersey traffic, it's easy 19 Delta Victor, about to turn onto a 10-mile ILS final for runway 26 Jersey traffic. So I go 170 for this turn. I know I'm going really slow, guys, but this plane does not like being slowed down. And the go around is 3,000 feet. So once we're established on the ILS, we'll go 3,000 feet. Do you know Basha? No, Pilot Case, never heard of them either. On the speed brake. And that looks good down there, doesn't it? Beautiful day in Jersey. I wish it was like that where I am. Yeah, I got told that when we were there. Yeah, it's a windy place, Mark. Like every time I go with work or I go there on holiday, it's bloody windy. And they always have those like dust storms, don't they, Mark? Because it's so like I've never seen. It's the Canary Islands, such a strange place. Like it's like all volcanic ash, isn't it? It's like the same for Lanzarote as well. And there's that right-hand turn. Oh well, Pilot Case, don't you worry. I mean, the only problem with this landing, guys, is look at that sun. It's going to be right in my eye line for the entire descent down. It's a bit annoying. That localizer is, we'll go approach mode, second autopilot. I might have to take control, guys, in a second, because that localizer is nowhere near where I am at the moment. I mean, oh, well, we are well off it, so makes sense. Phoenix doing Phoenix things. I watched the arrival, then got a few bits to do. Hopefully be back in time for the arrival into Liverpool. Dan, no problem. I'll see you in a little bit, mate. Take care. Right, I'm actually just going to... Jersey traffic, easy 19 Delta Victor. We're on a 6-mile final, runway 26 traffic. Right, I'm going to go gear down, speed him, lights on. Let's go. And I go 3,000 feet. Flap 3. It's not captured that glide slope at all, so full flat. My aeroplane, I don't know what it's doing, this aeroplane. And we'll just turn off the flight directors as well. Yeah, I really don't know why it did not capture anything then. Yeah, that was really strange. So anyway, we got ECAM no blue. I'm just going to have to do a dirty dive to get us back on track. As long as we don't go through 1,000 feet descent, should be okay. There you go, bang on 1,000. Speed's coming back now. Starting to look good. Keep that 1,000 descent right.
Jersey traffic, Osprey 253 uniform pushing back on facing west and onto Juliet, Jersey traffic.
Yeah, 29 knot wind there. That's just, this is the only problem with Microsoft Flight Simulator. Just not very good with the winds. Right, there you go. Back on track. Make sure we keep that glide now. Yeah, it's not been the best approach this has, but the Phoenix didn't do a good job of capturing that glide slope. It was nowhere near. Let's see if we can help it with a nice landing. Try my hardest, guys, but it is a very short runway. Speed, come on aeroplane.
100 above.
You've got it, come on.
Minimum.
Continue. Cut the thrust, hold it there. Bit of right rudder coming in. Bang! Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. Down we are, speed brakes up, reverse is green. Not my proudest moment in the flight deck of an Airbus, but we're down. And I'll disarm that and we'll roll it to the end. And luckily for me, once the daughter's in bed and the wife's doing what she's doing, I got to catch her up on the channel. Oh, no problem, Dan. Cheers, mate. And probably Louis, what have you on that approach? It was a nice view. Was a very nice view. I never get the hang of the 319 though. Like that flare, if I was flying the 320, that would have been a pretty nice landing. But the 319, I mean, as soon as you cut the thrust, it's like it falls out the sky. But I had to cut it there, otherwise I would have been floating down the runway and had to do a go around. And Jersey traffic, EZ-19 Delta Victor vacating runway 26.
Jersey traffic, EZ-632 lining up and taking off runway 26, EZ-632, that's right.
Right, speed braking, flaps in, call the engineers to check the landing gear. And we're going to get the lights off. That's all. Strobes can go back to auto. Go and get that on there, and that can go off as well. And then we can go and get that to off.
EZ-19 Delta Victor, this Osprey 253 uniform, just so you know we're currently on Juliet, so we'd appreciate it if you could hold short of Bravo or go to one of the stands left of Bravo.
We'll just hold short Bravo for you, EZ-19 Delta Victor. 50 foot over the threshold, bang on it. That's what my landings are like in the Phoenix too. I'll be back in a little while. No problem, Dan. Take care, Matt. See you in a little bit. And you can't help it sometimes in this aeroplane, Dan. It's just, it is what it is. And we're going to get the start switch. And he wants a
traffic, Osprey 253 uniform, taxi to holding point Alpha 1 by Juliet and Alpha.
And we'll hold short Bravo. What we'll do, guys, is we'll select from map and we'll go for, well, actually, let me concentrate on parking the aeroplane up first. And then we'll go for that stand. No, that's the wrong one. Right, we'll park up here. I'll set the parking brake. So there's the terminal. We'll go for that one there. And I definitely have a profile because I downloaded it before the stream. Nope. And it's going to give us Swiss port. That's fine. And we'll wait for this guy to taxi as well. And the company EasyJet, who's pushed back into the apron there, will wait for you to taxi past as well. Right, APU's on. Go bleed on. Taxi light can come off now because we don't need it. Pilot case, do you wear glasses? No, I don't wear glasses. I've got quite good eyesight actually. Yeah, I've actually got quite good eyesight. So hopefully I don't need glasses, but I might do when I'm older, I don't know. We'll reset that trim. And that's all fine down there. There's that EasyJet passing, so we can release the parking brakes. I'll hold the brakes myself. Right, we'll let it roll. Thrust up. Look at that for VATSIM etiquette. Brilliant. Getting a bit fast in that Fenix though, or whatever Airbus is in. And actually I'll get the dome light on. The reason I'll do that is because in a minute it should go quite dark. Pilot case, yes I do know Mr. B. I used to watch him when I was a kid. Used to love Mr. Bean. Right, stand 9 right in front of us, so I'll slow down a little bit. Taxi lights are off. And these stands are so small here at Jersey. That's a pretty good turn from me. Lined it up nicely. So I don't really care about this because it's only 0.3. So, well actually we'll give it a little bit and stop there. Parking brake, engine 1, engine 2, overhead, APU bleeds on, beacon off, seatbelt sign off. And we can request the boarding from good old sim brief now. Hopefully it doesn't crash my sim. But reset position.
253 uniform lining up runway 26.
Oh, it's done it again. I hate that bloody camera. Why does it keep doing that? Right, hang on. Let me restart Qtal. And we'll load in. Let's hope the aeroplane's okay. Yeah, it looks okay. Oh, I hate this thing. And it's already out of date. I updated it. Reload flight plan. It doesn't match. Customize parking position. How do I do this? I did it the other day. Reposition aircraft. Reposition here to 9. There you go. Right, sorry about that, guys. That stupid camera keeps crashing my aeroplanes. And request deboarding.
Deboarding requested.
There you go. And I might need to... There you go. Clicked it out of Alpha Flora. That's fine. And then we can jump back into here. And we can go MCDU. Maintenance. And I'll reset the FMS. So it doesn't cause us any trouble.
Jersey traffic, Osprey 253 uniform taking off runway to Houston.
And do you watch cartoons? No, not anymore. I used to when I was a kid, though. Bronx 2007, welcome buddy. Ah, my back. Was that my landing or the parking? When that stupid camera did that thing again. And let me turn the volume down for you guys while I sort this out.
Traffic, you guys 031. Pushback facing east on Alpha.
There you go, that's a nice view there, guys. Thank you for joining me for the first sector. I hope you enjoyed that flight down. In a couple of minutes, I'll be getting ready to set up to go back to Liverpool. I'm just going to take a quick break now to go refill my water bottle. I'll only be a couple of minutes. I'll leave you on this screen to watch the disembarking. But thanks for joining me. I'll be back in a couple of minutes.
Jersey traffic, Osprey 253 uniform, currently 6,500 climbing flight level 110. Last call, Jersey traffic.
Jersey traffic, easy.
Right guys, I'm back. Thanks for bearing with me while I refill my water bottle. And thanks to Tassim, both just kidding. No, it's okay. That wasn't my finest landing in the Phoenix. It's just the A319. I don't know what it is. As soon as you cut the thrust, the plane falls out the sky. What I'm going to have to do is when we go into Liverpool, it's a longer runway. I am going to do my hardest to leave the thrust in as long as possible. As long as possible. Until I need to cut the thrust, and we'll see how it goes there. It's always just an absolute slammer in the 319. Right, let's jump into the flight deck. And we'll go over here.
Jersey traffic, New Sky 0.
I'm going to import my next flight.
Taxiing to runway 26 via Alpha.
Lovely.
At Alpha 1.
MCDU, init reference, request. We are EasyJet-95 Alpha Mike. And I just forgot, I'm going to put you on the intro screen, guys. It'll be 30 seconds. I'm just going to refile on VATSIM. That's what I forgot to do. Right, guys, sorry about that. All sorted now. So we are EasyJet-95 Alpha Mike with service over to Liverpool John Lennon Airport. We're going to go to 24,000 feet. It's a little bit low, but we'll go with it. 55 minutes airborne, so it's not too long. Cost index of 37. Why am I doing it like that when I've got the real MCDU here? I keep forgetting. We'll go to init reference, winds, request winds. And deboarding has been completed. And request winds again. And uplink, and we'll go flight plan, departure. We're going to be departing off runway 26 on the Sierra 3 Alpha. Sierra 3 Alpha's there. Insert that. And then into Liverpool, it's going to be the ILS 27 on the Pepsil 1 Lima. Pepsil 1 Lima via. How are we going to look at this then? Let's have a look at the approach into Liverpool. So we're going to get rid of that. We don't need that. And it's the Pretzel arrival. So it's via. Is it via Pepsil and then into Kegun, and then the approach, which is the ILS 27. These are the transitions. So that's category C and D, which is it always doesn't tell you. So it's 1. So we'll go the 2, Liverpool 2. And we'll return and insert that, and then we'll have a look on the plan what that looks like. So first of all, flight director, and departing right after departure all the way up, and yeah, that looks good to me. Let me see what they're saying on VATSIM. Who's got an open mic? It's not me, is it? Hope not. Yeah, no, it's not me. Hopefully they fix that. And then we'll push in there. And we'll go to, not Liverpool, we'll go Jersey. That's our departure. the altitude is 5,000 feet. That's fine. 5,000 set. And then we'll go to GSX, reload, and we'll go down here. And we will request boarding like so.
Boarding requested.
Lovely, that's all sorted there.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
And then we'll go down here and we'll go MCDU, ATC, IOC menu, receive messages, load sheet, accept, return, IOC menu, and we'll leave it we'll leave it on receive messages.
Passengers boarding started.
And then we can go outside
Departure check completed.
and enjoy the loading if GSX doesn't try and bloody kill us with the sound. I'll leave it like that, guys. Look at that, it's pretty good. There's the passengers coming.
Locking gear.
I don't think it's me. It's looking good though, look at that sky. Wow, look at that up there. That looks gorgeous. Yeah, it's probably going to be very dark going back into Liverpool, guys.
This guy 031 lining up and taking off runway 26, Jersey traffic.
He's been taxiing for a while. I wonder what he's flying. What is that dude flying? Oh, he's that Airbus that was in front of us. That looks like a cracking view. That does look. That looks real. If you look at the reflection on the aeroplane. This is, guys, if anyone's wondering what scenery this is, it's Fly X Jersey. And there he goes, airborne.
MSFS5031, Jersey traffic, sending to flight level 190, last transmission.
Right, should be nearly done now, guys. So I will click this to lock it to the aeroplane. I forgot to do that last time. And I'll bring the sounds up because we are nearly ready for push and start. I'll bring that up to about there. And I like the sim at about 80. And we'll do our little checks then. So MCDU, we've got to wait for the final load sheet to come through before we can set that. We'll squawk 1000. That's all set down there. Well, let's have a look at our taxi instructions. So pretty simple at Jersey. We're going to push back into the cul-de-sac here. Juliet Alpha Golf. Or no, Juliet Alpha Alpha 1. Full length is runway 26. Departing right hand turn. The departure takes us... We are on the Scary 3 Alpha departure. So at 3,000 or 5,000 feet, we're going to turn right heading to this, the Guernsey VOR, and then to the waypoint Scary. 5,000 feet over the Guernsey VOR, but we're off VATSIM, so as soon as we get airborne, well, we're on VATSIM, no traffic, sorry, so as soon as we're airborne, autopilot engaged, and we start cleaning up the flaps, we'll go straight to our cruise altitude, which is flight level 240. And there's no speed restrictions, which is nice. And the QNH is still 1014. And then what I'll do now, guys, actually, is we'll have a fix ring. So if I go to the Scary VOR and click fix, then if we type in Echo Golf Papa 27, which is the runway, and pop that in, we can put a fix ring of 5 miles. And then if we do the same again, Echo Golf Golf Papa 27, and we go 10 miles. And then Echo Golf Golf Papa 27, and we'll just go 70 for the top of descent there. Then if we go to the performance page, or init reference, sorry, then over here. Right, guys, everyone is on board, so we can go dismiss. We go ground, mass weight balance 70 MCDU, which it has there. The performance, let's go to the performance page. And we'll go, oh sorry, forgot to insert all the stuff there. Insert, calculate, flaps 3, oh interesting. Send to MCDU, and that's in there, there you go. And we'll go to ground charts. And pilot case, do you high five people? I don't think I've high fived anyone in a very long time. And we want to face tail right. Yeah, nose left that way. So that's all done. Beacon light can come on now. Seatbelt sign can come on. Jersey traffic, easy 95 Alpha Mike, pushing back, stand 9, Jersey traffic. And we can come down here and we can go ignition. And those are clearing away nicely. And parking brake released.
All engines are clear. Start at will.
Right, engine number 1. You can tell how windy it is. Look how fast that fan blade's spinning already. Pilot case, no, I do not play Fortnite, no. Quite a fast pushback this is. I'd hate to be the cabin crew on this plane, trying to do the safety demo. I'd be falling all over the place.
Please set parking brakes.
Parking brake set.
Waiting your confirmation for a good engine.
Confirm good engine start.
We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
There's the avail for engine 1, so we can go engine number 2 when that avail sign's disappeared. Engine number 2. And there's the dog bark.
Unlocking the nose gear.
Wow, that sounds unbelievable.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
Right, that should be 2 good engine starts, which there are. So we're going to wait for the bypass pin before we can do any flows. And Rocky Coasters, is this the new Liverpool add-on? Yes, so the new Build Liverpool scenery we took off from. We're currently at Jersey, and we're going to be flying back now. So when we land, I'll have a quick look through the scenery. If you want to see what the scenery looks like up close, I have a review on the channel. And Pilot Case, do you know who Mazrat Abu Case is? No, Pilot Case, I do not. Overhead panel, AP bleed, master, taxi. Downstairs, start switch, norm, speed brake arm, flaps 1, 2, 3. Flight controls, and actually we'll go flight plan on that side. Then we go MCDU, and we'll go ATSU and AOC menu, receive messages. Let's clear the final load sheet, and we'll go performance on that page. And we need up 0.7, which is there. Max auto brake, full right, neutral, full left, neutral, full forward, neutral, full back, and for the rudders, left and right. And Rocky Coasters, our nice safe flying. I'm flying back from Palmer to Bristol on Monday morning. Is that in real life, Rocky Coasters? I hope you're having a lovely holiday over in I was going to say Canary Islands, the Balearic Islands. I hope you're having a little bit better weather than it is here. Right. Jersey traffic, easy 95 Alpha Mike, taxi Juliet Alpha Alpha 1 for runway 26. Right, sorry about that, guys. Had another drink there. And yeah, IRL early flight. Ah, very nice. Who are you flying with, Rocky Coasters? Back to Bristol. Is it Jet2, Ryanair, EasyJet? And do you know 999, Pilot Case? Of course I do. It's the police. Right, we'll actually go TARA on that now, and we'll go System 1, just because I want to get everything sorted. I thought that was an aeroplane coming in then, but no, it's two 2 lights either side. Get the runway turn-offs on now. Why not? And I forgot to turn the pack 1 and 2 off as well, just for takeoff. I'm flying EasyJet A320, pretty sure. Oh, that's really cool. That's really cool, Rocky Coaster. Well, I hope you have a nice flight, and I hope you've had a nice holiday over in Palma. And pilot case, do you know Dad number 07 bus? No, pilot case. I do not. Right, everything looks good. We've got ECAM no blue, and we are ready for takeoff. The hold short point is just there, and I can see it. And I've just checked the VAT scope radar. There's no one online. Well, centre might catch us, but no problem, Rocky Coasters. Not jealous in the slightest that you're on holiday. So I think I can see that says Alpha there, so that's Golf. So we'll go Alpha, Alpha 1. Do you know King Charles? Well, I'd hope I do, because I live in the UK, pilot case. Right, lights on, strobes on, cabin crew have been advised, we're ready for takeoff. Jersey traffic, easy 95 Alpha Mike departing runway 26 to the north. Jersey traffic. Oh, I forgot to click the chrono. But we're going to get our departure on there. And Aviation Daily, thank you for the follow. Really appreciate that. Welcome into the live stream. Welcome into the channel. Line it up. It's a pretty good line up actually. It's not too bad. Right, on the brakes. Right, let's stand up the thrust levers, 50%. Forward pressure. Chrono. And man flex 63 SRS runway nav up to thrust blue. Yeah, and lazy on that centre line, look at that. But that crosswind is pushing us. V1, rotate. You see that crosswind then? Jesus Christ. Suppose we gear up. Nearly blew us off the side of the runway then. Must have been some low-level wind shear or something. They really do need to fix the winds in this sim. It's getting ridiculous. I mean, look at the speed there. It's just going up and down. Right, thrust, climb, climb. Pack 1 on. Speed brakes can be disarmed. I'm going to go straight to flap 1. And I'm going to engage the autopilot straight away. And I'm just going to bug flight level 240, which is our cruise. I'm just going to go open climb. And pack 2 can come on now. And then we can go and get the runway turn-offs and taxi lights off. If I can reach the click spot. There you go. And pilot case, what is 6 plus 7? 13. And pilot case, can we please stop asking some silly questions now? It's getting a bit annoying. Thank you. And flaps up. Rocky Coasters, I'll hover around live for a bit. Quick question, if you don't mind. I want to start flying Carson, but not very good with comms. Is that VATSIM? Carson, but not very good with one. What is the best way to practice on the start? Rocky Coasters, do you mean VATSIM? If you mean VATSIM, then the best way to start with comms is to just listen. So maybe just do a flight. If you're comfortable in the plane and comfortable on the route, you could always do a flight in VATSIM with no ATC. So like if it's quiet, and just see how it goes. And then after that, it's all about sort of I'm trying to get the word here. Let me go standard. What's the word? I'm trying to think of. But you just got to get used to it. I mean, I was terrible when I started, and then you get to a point where you know what you're doing, and as long as you're comfortable in the aeroplane and comfortable with the route that you're doing, you should be okay, Rocky Coaster. But also, just how I learnt was watching other people stream, watching videos, and then that worked for me. Right, release the crew. And the word I was looking for is just get some confidence. Just get some confidence in wanting to speak on VATSIM, because I know that pushing the button to talk is quite nervy for some people. So it can to overcome that. You just need more confidence. Right, lights off, seatbelts off. 10,000. Packs are on, aeroplane's pressurising. We are away. So let's have a nice wing view like that, and I'll turn the sim down a little bit because it is loud, isn't it? There you go. That's better, guys. Nice view out the window now, and we've already only got 195 miles till top of descent. So, and I'll just keep the... Is there anyone? No, there's no one controlling anywhere. That's fine. No pilot case, I don't know who that is. Look at this sort of perfect golden hour we're flying into. I mean, the aeroplane looks really nice in this weather. Is that KLM again? Oh, yeah. A lot of talking going on Unicom today. Everyone's very, very chatty. Nilla007, welcome into the chat and welcome into the live stream. Hope you're well. What is the longest flight you've ever flown in the sim? Longest flight I've ever flown in the sim was Heathrow to Singapore in the British Airways 777-300ER. That was the longest one I've ever done. I've done flights of a similar length, but yeah, that's the longest one I've ever done in this sim. Just to give myself some peace of mind, we are tracking, yeah. That looks good. And actually, I don't I'm going to actually clear NWIP. So if I clear NWIP, and then clear the discontinuity, because I didn't want to do that little zigzag there. That looks better. And oh, that's all good there. And we are TARA squawking. Right, lovely. Go back to this nice wing view. And going back to the longest flight, I am planning on doing a video doing the Singapore 350 soon. From New York to Singapore. Another 007, nice. Which flight stick do you use for the Airbus? It's I use the TCA side stick, the Thrustmaster TCA. I also use the Thrustmaster Airbus Captain's Pack for the thrust levers, so the ones that come with like the flap handle and the speed brake handle. And then I also have the wind control MCDU and wind control autopilot panel for the Airbus. That's gorgeous out there. Do you ever fly old livery Wizz Air pilot case? Not really. I have been on, in real life, the old livery. I flew on a Wizz Air A320 with the really old livery from Birmingham to Warsaw, Chopin. That was a long time ago, though. That was 2016, I believe. I did that. That's good. That's better. What's it like the other side? Oh, I like that better. Actually, that is a better view. Mark Swan, Birmingham to Warsaw. That's a small flight. Oh, God, I wouldn't like to be doing that flight, Mark. Yeah, welcome on board your flight to Warsaw. We'll be dropping you off on the M6 toll. I've been to Warsaw quite a few times. I wouldn't go there willingly, Mark. Pilot case, how am I upsetting you? I said sorry. You're not upsetting me, pilot case. I just asked you to stop asking silly questions. You're not upsetting me at all, mate. Mark. There's a lot of chatting on Unicom. That Ryanair 334 Kilo really likes to type in his things. I don't know why he just doesn't use Unicom the chat. $140 miles, guys, until top of descent, and then we'll be landing into Liverpool in the dark. But then, if you want to, I can take you around the scenery in the lights. I can change the weather. What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the sim right down And let's go outside and have a look at the EasyJet A319. That looks... It's like comically small, isn't it, the 319? Now that looks good there, like that. Look at that. Very nice. Yeah, I always find the... Oh, actually, right, what I'll do... Drone lock mode, there you go. You always find the 319 quite a funny looking aeroplane. It's looking good though. I mean, the Fenix looks really nice anyway. $107, that's cute. From 2007, sorry, that is cute. Yeah, it's funny because I saw the A318 the other week, like a picture of it, because I think it was doing like one of its last flights, and I couldn't believe the size of it. I mean, who would buy that aeroplane? I know BA used to do like New York with it, but Christ, such a small aeroplane. And I think EasyJet are retiring all their 319s soon. And probably Louis, gotta love the EasyJet livery. Yeah, classic. Do you like, probably Louis, do you like the new one where like the hood comes down? Like it I saw a picture of the new one and this is all orange now. I didn't like it. I don't like that it's orange here. It looks stupid. So it was like the orange came down to the tip here and then it went under the window and to the door and through. So this bit's a bit thicker, but I thought it looked a bit stupid. But yeah, the EasyJet, you know an EasyJet plane as soon as you see it. You don't, if this was just, if there was no EasyJet anywhere, you'd know it's an EasyJet plane. Just from the garish bloody orange colour. Yeah, I don't like it that much. Yeah, I'm the same. Pilot case. No. No, I will not. And there's our right-hand turn. Oh, guys, sorry. That was top of the sense in a minute. We've got to do our checks. Hang on, there's our equal time point. We'll go back outside, actually. So, first of all, I'll leave it quiet for a sec. We need to get the updated weather information for Liverpool. So, there's Liverpool. So, if I go to Performance tab, I'll do it. And you can look at this. So I'll do it on my real FMC. So it's 180 at 12. Temperature is 11. So it's above freezing. Well, above icing temperatures. 9997 QNH. So it's a low QNH. And then the approach is the ILS. And it's 278 on the radio altimeter. Right, there you go. And then I've got performance, progress, report. I'm going to go back outside. And is the 319 and the 321 worth it? Is the A319 and 21 worth it? I have 320 already. From 2007, yeah, absolutely, yeah. Absolutely. I love the 321. It's probably that well, I use the 320 more, but I really like the 321. Pilot case, I know, I did laugh. I did take it. If you couldn't tell with the sarcasm in my voice, I did realise you were joking. Don't worry, mate. Actually, I don't like that. And then pop it back on lock mode. Look at that. Wow. I've never been on the 319. All the planes I've been on the 320 a couple of times. Very rarely though. I've been on the 321 a lot. The only 320s I've ever been on is I went on one to Warsaw with Wizz Air, and then I went to Corfu with Monarch. Corfu with Monarch. And from 2007, the baby bus. It is indeed the baby bus. And from 2007, are you enjoying your free copy of Innie Builds Liverpool? I saw you won it again. Lucky sod. Nilla 007. How much time is there for descent? We have approximately 90 miles left to run. So I'd probably say descending in the next 15 minutes. Fuck 2007, yeah, of course. Yeah. 10 pilot case. 10. Mark, exactly. We're very stern, aren't we? You can't tell if we are sarcastic or not, and that's the fun of having this accent. You don't know if we're laughing, if we're serious. You never know what's going on. From 2007, but no photogrammetry. That's a pity. What have they? You mean the scenery? They haven't added new photogrammetry, or is that your sim? You don't use photogrammetry? What do you mean by that? From 2007. Nilo 007, what is your favourite plane? It's the McDonnell Douglas MD-11. That's my favourite aeroplane of all time. And the TFDI Designs MD-11 in the sim is a very good aeroplane as well. I fly it quite often. Flew it last stream as well. Liverpool City. Oh, okay. I see what you mean. 2007. I see what you mean. Yeah, they didn't do a lot with the city centre, did they? It was just the airport mainly. But they did add. There's like a posh. If you saw in the review, and I think you've seen it in real life or in your sim, they did like a manor in the corner. It's really cool. So true. I was a doorman down in Plymouth and Minehead for 7 years. Like, oh, Mark. Yeah, it's really funny. The doorman in Wolverhampton. Have you seen those guys on TikTok, Mark? The ones in the Weatherspoons. They're like famous. They're the one with all the tattoos. They make me laugh. They do. Yeah, going back to that from 2007, they did the boating club. They modelled the boating club, and they've also modelled. There's like a Tudor house at the end of runway 09, which is like a tourist attraction, I think. Yeah, them KD lads not been up there for a while now. Oh, have they not? The last time I went, because I used to always go to Wolverhampton to watch the football, but I haven't been in like a year and a half. But yeah, the last time I went up there, they were up there. Do you buy new videos to make new videos in places? Yes, I do. Neil 007. I bought. So what day is it today? Saturday. Thursday at about 2 o'clock, Innie Builds released Liverpool, so I purchased it. It was only $14.95, which is, well, it's still a lot of money for something, but $14.95. And then I recorded a video, edited it, and then uploaded it for Friday morning. But yeah, I do purchase all my sceneries, usually directly from the company, or if not, Sim Market or the Innie Build store. It's my usual go-to. Right, nearly at descent, guys. I'll turn the sounds up. We'll go 70. It's a little bit loud like that. And what is 1 + 1? Well, at school, in primary school, they used to say window pilot case. Pilot, you want to match with my daughter? Oh dear. I was never very good at maths at school. Well, I was okay. I passed it all. Just wasn't. Don't know. Just never interested me maths. I know I've got a good couple of friends who are like really smart at maths. I was never in that bracket. Right, there's the top of descent point. And then what I'll do is I'll actually go performance now. Some chatty passengers on this flight. Yeah, probably Louis, absolutely. Yeah. You're biting my ear off. I don't mind, it makes the flight go quicker. It's why I like live streams as well. They're more engaging. 70. So flight level 70. Look at this weather here inside the, like, between two cloud layers. It's a bit annoying. Oh, nice weather update directly in front of us. Brilliant. Can you fly British Airways from London Heathrow to the Sun? It might take me a while, pilot case. Might take me a very long time. Company message. I'm assuming that's the someone shouting at me because I took too much fuel or I'm late. No, nothing. Lovely. You getting much of Storm David down by your way? Mark, it's been on and off, mate. We went out shopping earlier, and it was windy and a bit cold, but it wasn't bad. But I think you guys are getting the brunt of it. I think we're down south. I think we're pretty clear of it. Neil 007, are you going to be a pilot in the future? Well, if I win the lottery, if Huang 2007 lets me have some luck, I might be able to become a pilot in real life. But no, not unless something drastic happens. I enjoy my job at the moment anyway, so I'm not too fussed. It's starting to get a little bit dark now, so probably when we've descended, it'll probably be pitch black by the time we get to Liverpool. And how old are you, if I may ask? That's okay, Nilla 007. I am 24. I turned 24 2 weeks ago. Get some nasty chop up here at flight level 240. A little bit aggressive on the turbulence. 25 miles to the top of descent. Yeah, the wind has picked up here. I think they said, I was watching the news the other day, or no, I wasn't watching the news. It was on my like something, the Twitter or whatever, and it said about there's like a flash windstorm. Like it's called like a scorpion tailwind or something like that. I don't know, but it's going to be like 90-mile-an-hour winds. Natalie Mandikova, if I've said that right, 1656. Bro, I want that game. It's good. It is very good. It's a very good game. I enjoy flying in Microsoft Flight Simulator. Right, let's get in the flight deck. Let's be professional pilots. There's our top of descent point. Still no ATC on. Let me just check that scope. Just double check. So there's no nasty surprises. Yeah, Mark, 90-mile-an-hour winds, bad times. I don't think Wizz Air fly to the moon pilot case or the sun. You could ask them though. Oh no, Liverpool approach is online. Okay, so 199855, that's fine. So they'll contact us shortly anyway. Don't be a EasyJet, Jet2 host some free pilots type rating sometimes. Nilo 007, yeah they do, but they're like gold dust to get. It's really hard. To get into there, you need to pass lots of hurdles, and we'll go down to flight level 100. And yeah, this is the Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. Thank you, Mark, for putting that in there. Pilot case, I know I was being sarcastic. Like Mark said, I'm from the Black Country, so it's a little bit hard to tell when I'm being sarcastic. Right, there's descent. So we've got out descent speed, nav, everything's looking lovely. It's a bit bumpy. What I'll do is I'll actually go seatbelt sign on now, just because we're going to go through 20,000 in a second anyway. So flights to Oman has been cancelled for the time being. Yes it is. And JMac 115HH, do you have chase plane? No, I don't. JMac, I am going to purchase it very soon, but I'll just use the default camera for now, which is a little bit annoying because if I go outside, I mean, it's caught up with it there, but it keeps crashing the plane, so I will have to get chase plane. But yeah, it is on my my wish list and want list. So left flight director, right flight director, and let's go and request some arrival information. So this is really cool that you can do this in the FMC. So if you go Echo Golf Papa Papa, or Echo Golf Golf Papa, sorry, arrival. And send, and then we go receive messages, and it should appear just here, which it has. So we click ATIS and it goes Liverpool Information Alpha. So that's what we need to tell the guy when they contact us. Information Alpha, it's going to be transition level of 6,500, winds are 190 at 12, good visibility, QNH 997, broken at 3,000, but it's not that bad, so that's fine. So QNH 0997, I'll write that down just in case, and then we'll go performance, and I'll keep it like that. And do you know Diesel 10? No, pilot case. Don't know who you're referring to there. You mean like Diesel, the clothes brand? Is that like the spray that they have? I don't know. Don't know what quite you're getting at there. And we're going to go down to flight level 070 now. I'll pop that in. And the arrival we've got plugged in is the, I'll write that down as well, the Pepsi 1 Lima. ILS 27, right, performance. Well, I love that vibration noise. Do you hear that, guys? Are the engines spooling down? I'll get a little bit of speed breakout. Thrust idle, pitch up. And we'll get some engine anti-ice as we go through this cloud. Oh, Mark, don't worry about that, mate. I've got the money. It was just I wanted to, I was waiting for Chase Plane because I want to watch a couple of tutorials on it. I'm still not 100% sold on Chase Plane. I watched a couple of videos and I was just like, oh, because I saw it causes crashes. But then I was watching someone else and it actually did, it did crash the sim when they used it. So I was a bit skeptical. But thank you anyway, Mark. Really appreciate that. And pilot case, do you know the city called Jerusalem? Yes, of course I do. It's in Israel. And Nilla 007, what's your favourite scenery? Mine is Edinburgh by Pyrig or by Fly Tampa. Is that Copenhagen by Fly Tampa? And Nilla 007, my favourite scenery is Birmingham by Pyrig as because his sceneries are the best. His sceneries are excellent. Right, 10,000 seatbelt signs on. Yeah, Mark, I don't have PayPal. I don't use it. For people to donate, I just have the super chats on, really. But I don't expect any donations. I only do this for fun. And Chase Plane, yeah, I was skeptical. I like the look of it, and I like how you can set up the pictures and stuff. But I was a bit just, I don't know. I saw that crash, and I was like, oh, I don't really want problems with the sim because I've got it all stable now. And I'm happy with the camera I've got now. I mean, look, I've got all these views, apart from when the bloody camera crashes sometimes. Crashes the aeroplane, but at least it doesn't crash the sim. Pilot case, I might do, but I'm not promising anything. Right, it says speed brake, but I'm going to just keep the speed brake out because it's trying to descend us way too fast. And now we get the anti-ice off, we don't need it anymore. It wants us at 210 at Cannock, and they are still online. Let me just check. One 19855.
Push that through is 2135.
Liverpool radar under 3 Tango, so Alpha 137 stand 6, requesting alpha clearance to double ready.
If you say no, except don't worry, don't worry. I'll think about it, pilot case.
27 clear to take off 42 Bravo Tango. And can I just confirm, are we okay to depart from Golf?
Affirmed by a Golf, clear for takeoff.
We're waiting for you, Bravo.
Alpha Liverpool radar, good evening. Clear to Dublin, quality to Tango departure, squawk 0740.
Clear to Liverpool, wall to Tango departure, squawk 0740 under 3 Tango.
Liverpool radar, easy 95 Alpha Mike information Alpha. QNH 0997. We're descending on the Pepsil 1 Lima dip arrival, flight level 070.
Easy 95 Alpha Mike, Liverpool radar, good evening. Details correct, squawk 5053.
Squawk 5053, easy 95 Alpha Mike. Five 5053. There you go. And Mark, not at all. Well, tomorrow we are going out.
Alpha Mike, thanks. Fly heading 345. Descend to altitude 5,000 feet. QNH 997. Vectors ILS runway 27.
345 on the heading, 5,000 feet, 997 on the QNH, and we'll expect vectors for the ILS 27, easy 95 Alpha Mike. Three, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5, and we'll descend to 5,000 feet, and we'll go QNH 0997.
Liverpool radar under 3 Tango,
And
flight level 100 with information Alpha.
and I just looked at the Birmingham scenery. I think I might buy it. Yeah, absolutely, Nilla 007. You need to. And Mark, yeah, we're actually going to see Spudman. He's in Bournemouth, so we're going to see Spudman. Pilot case, do you have a religion? No, not really. I am baptised, but I'm not very religious.
1109. Vectors for ILS approach, runway 27, number 2. Fly heading 295.
Fly heading 295 and wind number 2 for 27. Flighting 1109. Thank you.
The other station trying to call.
Runner 3 Tango, so push through.
3 Tango Alpha.
I'll try to. If we can get in, there's going to be a big queue, I believe. Oh, got traffic warning.
Runner 3 Tango Alpha.
Avoiding action not needed.
Right, 8 Victor Charlie, no further EGP, 130 become 122, late bye. F42 Bravo, Tango report.
I'm in 3,500, 42 Bravo.
I have to turn this guy up. Can't really hear him.
42 Tango, Roger, climb now, flight level 180.
180, 40 Bravo.
And Dan Slater, no, I'm not based in Birmingham.
Altitude 3,000 feet.
Is that for me? Descend 3,000 feet, easy 95 Alpha Mike.
Easy 2 Alpha Uniform, cross taxi.
3,000 feet, down.
Left
Mark, yeah, I know, it's a good scenery. That's when you know it's a good scenery.
1109, descend to
Down to 5,000, QNH997 hectopascals, likely 1109.
Other station calling.
8217 uniform, crest taxi.
8217 uniform.
There's Liverpool. Look how cool that is. Oh, look. Anfield, Everton, Goodison Park, and then I don't think we'll be able to see Bradley Moore Dock, will we? It's not modelled, is it?
Pascal, 8217 uniform.
95 Alpha Mike, turn right heading 115, descend to altitude 2000 feet.
Right heading 115 down to 2,000 feet, easy 95 Alpha Mike. So 2,000 and we're going to go 115.
Unicorn 42 Bravo Tango.
Mark, hello, welcome into the stream. Mark Punga 9299, welcome in. And Mark Swan, have you done any flights in VR? No, Mark. I to be honest, I think I'd probably get sick, motion sick, so I'll stay clear from VR. And Pilot Case, what's your favourite movie? My favourite film of all time is either Django Unchained or The Green Mile. One of those two. And Mark Punga, next flight please, Vienna to Lisbon. Mark, I'll add that to the list. Maybe not next flight, but I'll definitely add it to the list for you.
2,500.
Right, flaps 1, guys. And sorry if I can't keep up with chat, I am trying to concentrate on the approach.
Turn right heading 355.
Right 355, likely 1109.
Mark, 2 good films there, yeah, 2 of my favourites. I love westerns and I love anything with Tom Hanks in. Like 2 great films. I also like the western film called Tombstone, if anyone's ever heard of that. That's a brilliant film.
Entry Django, ready for taxi.
Right, entry Tango Alpha, taxi, holding point to Alpha 1, runway 27, via Uniform Alpha, new QNH996,
Look at it. How stupid is the wind? Look at that. We're at 2,000 feet and it's 207 at 50. That is ridiculous. That is not... Well, I don't know, Mark. You'll have to tell me. Is it like this in real life?
EasyJet uniform, new QNH996, hectopascal.
996, hectopascal, 8217 uniform.
95 Alpha Mike, turn right heading 155, new QNH996, 6 hectopascal.
New QNH 996 hectopascals for Easy 95 Alpha Mike.
Station, new QNH 996 hectopascals, out. Slightly 1109, descend to altitude 3,000 feet.
Angela, boring film choices. I'll come in there and have a stern word with you, Angela.
Slightly 1109, descend to altitude 3,000 feet.
3,000, likely 1109.
Mark Punga, that's really cool. Enjoy your holiday.
Alpha Mike, turn right heading 180 degrees.
Right, 180 degrees, Easy 95 Alpha Mike. .180. Look how close we are to the ground, guys. This is very cool.
Uniform, surfacing 190 degrees, 13 knots, runway 27, clear for takeoff.
Yeah, up in Scotland has a main windstorm. Okay. So it's probably this part of the world then he's probably getting 50. I wouldn't say 50 at 2,000 feet though. I think that's a bit ridiculous. I'm going to start slowing down now. Get 180 knots out. There's flaps 2.
Lighting 109 up, turn right heading 085.
Right 085, likely 1109.
190 degrees.
Right 190 degrees, easy 95 Alpha Mike. Dan Slater, I don't know, I'm northwest UK and we're being battered right now. It's wild as hell out there. Yeah, well, I can see on here, so I think it's going to be an interesting landing, Dan, this is. And Mark, do you live in England? Yes, I do, sir, I do indeed. And there, you see that traffic up there? He's coming from Manchester, that's cool. Get the rest of the lights on now.
Uniform, climb now, flight level 140.
Correct, Alpha level 140, 217 uniform.
Ryanair 300 Alpha, 190 degrees, 13 knots, 27, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 27 and 2 Tango Alpha.
1109 up, turn right heading 145, descend to altitude 2000 feet.
Right heading 145 down to 2000, flight 2109.
95 Alpha Mike, turn right heading 235, cleared ILS approach runway 27.
Right 235 degrees, cleared ILS approach runway 27, easy 95 Alpha Mike. Here we go, guys. 235 cleared ILS approach. We're looking good now. So we're going to come in on a very short final.
Speed 180 or less.
Speed 180 or less, flight 2109.
And Mark Punga, you live in Hungary? Oh, that's very cool, mate. And Mark Punga, my favourite football team is Wolverhampton Wanderers, Wolves. I'm actually going to turn. I'm going to turn myself to 230. Try and intercept that glide. And I'm going to descend now.
Alpha Mike, speed 160 or greater until 4 DME.
160 or greater until 4 DME, easy 95 Alpha Mike. Do you know what, guys? Let's do this like men, shall we? My aeroplane.
Prime 160 and extra Tango Alpha.
160 confirm.
Confirm 160.
Right, 3000 go around set.
EGGP-17 uniform, climb, flight level 180.
Speed window in.
Class level 180, it's 217 uniform.
Flight 1109 up, turn right heading
Flap 3.
195.
Right heading 195, flight 2109.
And 4 flaps. Do I know Dominic Sosbali? Yes, I do, Mark. I do indeed. There's the runway there. Right hand turn. Flight director off. My aeroplane. Yeah, Mark's one. Hold on to everything. That is ridiculous. He brought me in way too close then. That was a bit silly, that was. And look at that. I got 38 knot crosswind.
7 uniform, nothing further. Monitor Unicom 122, decimal 8, goodbye.
So I'm actually gonna match the headings. There you go. Like that, 265. Pilot case, yes I do.
95 Alpha Mike, wind is 190 degrees, 13 knots, runway 27, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 27, easy 95 Alpha Mike. Look at that wind, God, Jesus. He just said 12 knots. I've got 27 knots at 800 feet. That's ridiculous. Right, maintaining that visual glide slope there. It was a bit low, but I'm happy with that. It's getting a little bit bumpy now. Look at that.
Liner 2 Tango Alpha, nothing further. Monitor Unicom 122.8, bye-bye.
122.8, Tango Alpha.
Whoa, whoa, winds, what are you doing, man? 50 knots then. Continue. I'm just going to continue this, guys. That is so unrealistic, it's unbelievable.
50, 40, 30, 20, retard.
Come on, just get it down. There you go. Speed brakes up. Versus green. That was ridiculous. Do you see that? Right, I'll roll it past. I'll keep it rolling. That is so ridiculous.
Lucky 1109, turn right heading 235, clear ILS approach runway 27.
Roger, right 235, clear to ILS runway 27, Lacey 1109.
And approach easy 95 Alpha Mike vacated runway 27.
Okay, 95 Alpha Mike, thanks. Taxi Alpha Victor, stand 6.
Alpha Victor stands 6, easy 95 Alpha Mike. And just a word of warning to anyone on Microsoft Flight Simulator, at 200 feet there is a gust of 50 knots from the left to right. Right, master switch on, taxi on. Those can all come off now. Ground charts. Ah, that we missed Victor. Or is that Victor? I don't know. Ground charts. Parking stands coordinates. Victor 06 is there, that's fine. Select from map. Is that 6, 4, 3, 5, 6? Select. Nope. Yeah, I can't believe that ruined it a little bit, guys, didn't it? Because that is so unrealistic. Like, I know it's windy, but the plane just wouldn't turn left, would it? That is a bit silly. Right, speed brake, flaps in, and master switch on.
IT 1109, surfacing 190 degrees, 13 knots, runway 27, clear to land.
Clear to land, Blakey 1109.
Yeah, that was ridiculous.
1109, our previous aircraft reported gust at 200 feet left to right.
Roger, Blakey 1109, I think it's going to be a missed approach here. We're a little bit too high establishing.
Blakey 1109, no problems. When ready, turn right heading 320 degrees.
Right.
Yeah, it's going to be a bad day for people flying in real life, guys. Well, over the next couple of days. That is ridiculous. Taxi off.
109, climb to altitude 2,500 feet.
2,500, Blakey 1109.
It should have definitely been a go around there, that in real life, guys. But because he's busy on VATSIM, I didn't want to mess around with all that. But yeah, it just ruins it a little bit. They really need to fix the winds. It was more 30. It was more than that, Fwung. It was. I saw it said 50 something on there. Oh, what's going on with my sim? What's going on? Come on. What's going on? Why have I lost all my lights? Well, that's really strange. Right, parking brake set, engine 1, 2 off, and we'll go beacon off, seatbelt sign off, APU bleed on, Yeah, we'll request deboarding. And Aviation Lenny 73, have you seen the PMDG 737 700 and the accompanying external model update? What do you think? In my opinion, the geometry of the cockpit windows is quite like the original, but rest is great. Lenny, yeah, it looks really good. I'm happy how much they've done. Why is that light doing that? I'm happy they've sorted. That is stupid. I'm happy what they've done, and it looks really good. It's just how long is it going to take them to get it out for the other aeroplanes? That's what really bothers me. Right, let's go like that, and like that, and like that. And I'm going to thank you all guys for watching now, just in case this... No, it doesn't. Okay. Right, reset position. Right, guys. It didn't crash, so that's a good start. And we'll zoom in there. Right, guys. Thank you very much for watching today's live stream. Thanks for everyone who commented, joined in, watched. I really do appreciate your support over the past couple of weeks. It's been really good. I'm really enjoying these live streams, so I'd like to thank you all for joining me. I've had a lovely couple of sectors. Just a shame about the weather, really. Like, the Phoenix is a great aeroplane, but sometimes that flight model doesn't help it. But some good flying today, really nice airports. And, of course, this is Builds Liverpool. So if you want to have a quick walk round, of course, you've got the Hampton by Hilton Hotel, the Yellow Submarine, and in here, you know, beautiful scenery. It's Builds, what do you expect? And guys, thank you very much. I'd like to thank you all for watching, because it's been a really fun stream. I might be live tomorrow. We'll see, guys, if I can fit it in. But thanks to everyone for watching. Hope you have a fantastic rest of the weekend. Probably Louis, Dan Slater, Mark Swan, Fwang 2007, Rocky Coasters, Mark Punga 9, we've got Pilot Case, Henrik, Albert and Nilla 007. Thanks all for commenting today. Really do appreciate it. Take care, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one.